So this was my first big sail and probably one of the most daunting things I've ever undertaken.
It's a 40-year-old boat. Of course something's gonna break, especially on a 6-day sail.
We ended up doing 6 days of sailing, 3 of which of those were nonstop.
It was like someone saying my favorite part of my vacation was bussing down an infinite tarmac in an airplane.
Sailing is not fast. Sailing is like slow jogging across the Atlantic and then not in a straight line, in a zigzag pattern.
I'm Jocelyn.
And I'm Michelle.
Together with our best friends, we're sailing the world on our boat, the Belafonte.
Proving that ordinary people can do extraordinary things.
This is Sea Sondering.
This past week we sailed from Georgetown in the Bahamas to Providenciales Island in Turks and Caicos, and anchored off of Long Island, and then made the jump over to the Crooked Islands, and then onwards to Turks and Caicos.
Goodbye, City of Georgetown.
Farewell, chat and chill. It's been a slice. Thanks for your tomatoes.
It's been sad leaving Georgetown here, all the nice people, but we're really excited to make our way to Turks and Caicos. Just luck.
Adventure time.
We had a group of other boats that were going to be coming with us, and so we all left from Georgetown on Tuesday, but somehow we ended up being the only boat that made it to Turks and Caicos.
If you sailed directly from Georgetown to Turks and Caicos, it'd be about 230 nautical miles. We sailed about 460. So it took us 6 days.
The first day that we left Georgetown was so gorgeous. We had barely any wind. We went swimming off the boat, and it was just the clearest water, and we could see a vivid reflection of the boat in the water. We're like, okay, trip's off to a great start.
It felt like the universe was mad at us for trying to leave the Bahamas. Everything kept going wrong. It was something else every day.
We just left Long Island, bit of a late start, but we made it out of there and the wind is blowing, I don't know, maybe 15 knots.
Got some nice ocean rollers happening. So we are out on our way to Turks and Caicos!
We're doing it!
Yay!
So it looks like we're gonna have to tack a bunch. Might take us a few days. This is really day one. I mean, we sailed to Long Island yesterday, but now it's like the long haul we're doing.
Yeah.
Wish us luck.
Because the wind is coming from Turks, you can't sail directly into the wind, and that's why you have to zigzag your way towards the wind, which creates this longer passage.
Set off, and sail rips off the boom.
Luckily, we've dealt with the sail ripping before, and we knew what to do. We just reefed it down and tied it up, and then created like quite a big bag, which I don't think helped with our pointing into the wind.
We're right off the end of the sail.
The sails are 40 years old. I have lived for half the amount of time that that sail has lived.
Passenger, passenger, passenger. Sailing vessel Belafonte, over. Hi, just wondering if you can see us. We're just off your port bow. Can you copy? Over.
Yes, we can see you. We can use radar. Hopefully.
Thank you so much. Have a great night. Done.
The wind would pick up and it would die and it would swirl, and we ended up motoring around lightning storms and trying to avoid it.
We lost the pee bucket.
We're circling, looking for the bucket. I don't know that we're gonna find it, but we're gonna damn well try. The furler is jammed. It's just a dumpster fire if I've ever seen one. So we're pulling it by one step.
If we don't get it fixed, oh, and also if we don't get it fixed, then we can't roll back in.
The gypsy house got taken down.
Yeah.
Shot your baby got it. Yeah. Oh, no, I lied.
Yay!
Oh, my hands.
All right, so it's lunchtime on sale day. Ellie has made us some delicious sandwiches. I have chickpea salad with fresh tomato and fresh cucumber, so it's quite an exciting day today.
I have a tuna salad sandwich with fresh tomatoes and cucumber. I've been dreaming about cucumbers for months now. They're very hard to find, and we just found some at the end of Long Island.
And it's good, it's crunchy.
Crunchy, cold. Yum, yum.
Yum.
Time kind of ceases to exist when you're out there at sea for that long. There's no past, there is no future, there's only the present and the exact moment that you're in.
The time gets weird and you feel like you're never gonna get off the boat and like this is your life now. And I find that my thoughts just stretch out in a way that they never do at home. Today we're headed from Long Island to the top of the Crooked Islands. Yesterday was a hectic day to say the least, with the sail ripping off the boom in the middle of the night and a lightning storm and just the jib getting stuck in the furler. It's just a lot, so we're all taking it pretty chill today. It's nice.
Crazy sky. We are 15 nautical miles away from the Crooked Islands, and it's going to take us about 3 more hours to get there. Right now the sea is like glass, so we're motoring with our tiny sail up, making some waves. It's been okay. How beautiful this is.
Got some wicked thunderstorm clouds behind us, so looks like it's maybe going to be another thunderstormy night, but it's pretty beautiful.
This is how we fixed our sail after the clue blew apart. We're flying with the first refit.
When in doubt, refit.
Yum.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yay. Sailing food. Coming about.
You let it go. We just did a tack there, and then a wire was flying around, and we realized it was our baby stay, and our baby stay broke. So we don't need it, but if any other stay breaks, then we're in a bad way. because then the mast will fall down. Classic Belafonte.
And it's just, we just did all that rigging work so that the baby stay would have less tension on it because it was already starting to fray. So, yeah, that's that.
Baby stay snapped.
That's when we realized, well, if the baby stay broke, there's a lot of pressure on the mast now. The only thing holding it up now is the forestay, and all that rigging was kind of done at the same time. So if the forestay breaks, then the mast falls down. If the mast falls down, then we're in big trouble.
The potential of the mast falling down is not something that I ever really imagined as a possibility. So I had never thought about what you would have to do if the mast fell down. So Joss we went through it together, what we would do. You get the bolt cutters, you cut all the things off. The jib might be in the water, you have to get it. Like, I was definitely scared. Like, I understood what that meant. I understood what we'd have to do if the worst case scenario happened. And yeah, like, it was terrifying.
There were so many things that could go wrong in that scenario, you know, say one of us gets hit in the head by it or it damages the boat and we start sinking. I would say it's probably one of the longest, scariest things I've been through. At any moment, the mast could fall down and we would be in this catastrophic situation. It does a lot to your nerves.
As soon as we sailed around Crooked Islands towards Turks, the waves got quite big because that was like the last big island set blocking them. And the wind picked up quite a bit too. It was gusting over 20 knots. The paddleboards jumped ship and we had to do a man overboard drill to rescue them again. And now we are totally sick of doing that.
We were in these quite big waves, and one crashed over the side of the boat, and it was like a waterfall coming through the hatch onto me while I was trying to nap in my bed. And then my whole bed was wet. And I think that was the moment where I thought I was gonna lose my mind, because I was like, this is my last safe place right now, and now it's soaking wet, and I will never be dry again.
These waves, they would hit the boat so hard that the boat would come to a complete standstill in the water and it would shudder. And I could hear the rigging banging and vibrating on the boat.
It's chaos. It is chaos.
So wavy. Wavy, things breaking, running out of things, feeling sick.
What are we thankful for?
I'm thankful for my friends.
The wind vane.
The wind vane. And my friends.
And my friends. That no one fell overboard during the paddleboard mission.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for that. I'm thankful for the toilet we have. Please don't hit us. Please don't hit us. Big green tanker calling. Big green tanker. This is Lee SB Belafonte. Can you see us? Around in the big wave.
Please don't hit us, tanker. We're already sick and want to die.
You don't really see anything except the big, wide blue ocean. Like, I think one day we saw a bird and it was really exciting. I think I wrote about that bird in my diary, actually.
Big waves out there today, boys and girls. Big waves. Peaks and troughs, peaks and troughs.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. This is like a 5-star hotel.
I love the tiny hole.
And the hole.
I kind of miss the bucket, but the bucket will come back at nighttime for stability.
I know, it's like I like it better with the bucket. Too much room now down here. Too spacious. Yeah. It's more than I need.
Just kept going, and we weren't really going anywhere. I think one day we sailed for 8 hours and went 10 nautical miles, really, because of all the tacking.
Okay, ready to come about?
last day of the trip, the jib car exploded, which meant it was very hard to sail on a starboard tack.
That was my favorite part. All cuddled, at least one of them in the hole in the cockpit. And the boat's keeled over, so we're all slid into each other and just making a home out of each other, essentially. It is day 6 at sea, but luckily we're only about 12 hours away from Turks and Caicos. We're watching a beautiful sunset, and Joss made yummy ramen noodles with peanut sauce. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Good day to have a good day.
Good day to have a good day. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for not
Thank-
killing us.
Thank you, Ocean.
It's been a time.
Gazing at the blue of the night, stars are filling up the sky. You take my hand in yours, we'll make our own constellations. I could say how much you mean to me, but it won't mean a thing. 'Cause words never sound quite right. Let's find our own kind of language.
We made it.
We've searched the whole world and all around.
We made it. We're here in Turks. We did it.
We did it!
Hallelujah.
It was definitely a very tough sail. I'm really proud of Ellie and Julia. They are awesome.
Would I do it again? Yes. I actually did really enjoy it. And because I didn't really have any idea of what I was getting myself into, for me it was like a baseline sail. It wasn't until we got here and people were like, that was crazy. I think someone actually said, I don't know whether that's courageous or just insane.
It's a really special experience, and I think that's what keeps all of us coming back to it, despite how horrible sailing is sometimes, you know? But then you get to see things that nobody else really gets to see, especially to do it with Jocelyn and Julia, you know, who feel like family. It's really special.
Different beat. All eyes are on us now. Oh, but we don't care.
Why take a 1-hour flight somewhere when you can feel like puking for 6 days instead? We're environmentalists, I tell you. We're environmentalists, I tell you.